I get really nervous for these tests.
Yeah, me too. But we do have these tools to help us out.
Yeah, we don't want you guys to be nervous. What we do want is for you to go in confident and knowing exactly what you have available to you. So we asked some students who've taken this test over some of the tools that they found useful. I want to point out right away that up here in the top left corner, you have a few options. The next button goes to the next question. If we were on question 2, this would go back. You can use the save function when you're working on the essay questions, but otherwise it's not necessary to save anything. And the pause button, just don't press the pause button. Unless you're instructed by your test moderator or administrator, just don't even go near it. All right?
I like to set my zoom to a comfortable spot.
I really don't like reading on a small screen.
I hate when I lose my spot reading on a computer.
You can also use the arrows to scroll down one line at a time, or you can click. One nice thing about this is when you get to the end of the page using the arrows, it automatically shows you what's below.
Highlighting the answers helps me know that I picked the right choice.
When I'm not sure about an answer, I mark it and go back to it later.
It's really nice to have a tutorial for each question. If I see a weird format to a question, I can always watch the tutorial.
Now, this might be set up so that when you get to the end of the tabs, it looks like you're done, but it's really just the questions that are attached to these first 2 passages. You have a second part with more passages. In this case, you have to use the next button. Some students also mentioned really liking the ability to knock answers out. You can use the highlighter tool in the question.
Planning an essay before I write makes the whole process go smoother.
Once you've finished, you can click End Test, say yes, then it will show you these are the questions that you've marked for review. It also shows you these are questions that you have left blank. If you click on one of those questions, It will take you right to it. You can see what you've answered and decide if you need to make any changes. From this point, you can navigate either using the left and right buttons or using the buttons up top. If I want to see that page again, I click End Test, yes. It will take me back to the page where all of my questions that are blank have been marked. If I'm confident in my answer and no longer want to see that flagged, I can select an answer and unmark for review. When I'm confident that I've answered all of the questions, then I click Submit Test. This is when your test has ended. Now you've got all the tools. You'll do great.